everyone. My name is Amy Almond. I'm the production manager for Spark's upcoming production of the 39 Steps radio play. And a handful of you have reached out asking about what safety measures we plan to put into place for these in-person recording sessions towards the end of the rehearsal process. So I thought I would take a moment to turn on the camera, step into the space, and actually show you what it's going to look like. So first things first, you can see I am wearing a mask. That is because anyone who steps foot on Sparks campus needs to be wearing a mask at all times. It doesn't matter how many people are in the building, always masked. So when we are in this space, all of our students, all of our technicians, our actors, our directors, everyone will be in a mask. And even though we are talking into a microphone, you can still hear that the sound is being picked up, my voice is being picked up, and I'm just holding it very closely to my mouth. So that's what we'll be doing. When students leave, we'll be doing all of the disinfectant turnover protocol that Spark has been doing all year. And you can see, if you take a walk with me, this is actually a very big space. This is Spark's virtual classroom. It used to be our theater. It's been converted. And this is going to be our sound studio. So I know that it says sound booth in the audition packet. That just makes it sound a little more professional, but it will be in this large space. So students will be spaced out. They will have their own little areas. We won't be right on top of each other. And you can see it's quite a bit of space. As far as people who will be in the room at one time, we will have 3 students who are our technical theater students. They'll be running sound for us. And then we'll have myself and our director, Brendan Kennedy. And then we will be calling cast members in tiny groups. So it will never be the full cast at the same time. We're really trying to limit who all is inside at once. So you can think of it maybe as like a film set. People are called at certain times and then they leave at certain times. It'll probably be like 2 to 3 students at a time, depending on their scene, depending on their character, and we'll record out of order and then piece it back together. So we are really going to be watching who all is in the room and how many people are in the room. So if there comes a point where we don't need one of the adults in the room or we don't need a couple students in the room, they will go outside. As far as in-person rehearsals that we may have prior to the recording sessions, those will be outside, socially distant. And if people do need to step into the space to check out the microphones or work through anything in particular, that will be on a very limited basis, and again, 2 to 3 kids at a time. Now, that being said, we do know that within the pandemic, things change on a day-to-day basis, and we will be monitoring things very closely as time goes on. We know that what it looks like today is not going to be what it looks like 3 months down the road. So we are prepared to pivot. We have a couple plans that we'll be working through to make sure everything does stay as safe as possible. And if there is a student who gets cast in the show and it just feels really uncomfortable, or there's nervousness about being here with a group of students or anything of that matter, then we are willing to be flexible in some cases for you. We want families to feel safe. Safety is our priority, and we want students to have fun with that, but we want you all to feel comfortable. So please don't feel like the in-person thing is going to be a barrier. Just communicate with us and we'll figure things out. I think that is all. But if you have any other questions regarding safety or the production in general, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is all over Spark's website and social media, but it's aalmond@sparkrichmond.org, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Our audition deadline is this Saturday, February 6th. But we know that people have been waiting for this information to come out. So if you would like to audition and you haven't done so yet and it feels like that timeline is just not going to work for you, please reach out and let us know and we will figure something out for you. All right, I think that's it. Have a great day.